Hello, Saturday, and I've been seeing a lot in the media about ISIS and the activity that's going on in the Middle East and that part of the world, and it makes one wonder how does war benefit? And if you follow the dollar signs, is it in the transferring of different supplies from one place to another place? Is it making the supplies, be it MREs or the rockets or tanks or aircrafts or boats, ships, helicopters, and what have you? And why are we benefiting financially from the war? How's it affecting our youth? How's it affecting America's money? I don't understand the war, really. I have to be honest with you, because with the federal revenue, I don't see money being put back into our community, and I see that this is such a destructive type of behavior that I would deem it, psychopathic. It's, crazy that that it continually goes on and on and on. We've been having war. It's biblical. And the Christians are they're waiting to die so they could go to a better place. I don't even understand the Muslims really. So, and then you have the Jewish religion, and yet you have numerous other old religion, like the people like the Dalai Lama, and other people from the Tibetan area, the Buddhists, like say, and then I mean, it's not just Muslim Christianity and Judaism, but anyway, it's not just that. We have a fracture in our community, but we're all united by speaking English and using sort of a currency to navigate our wants and our needs through different materials like knitting and yarn, and the crocheting needle and the computer. All these things that we have manufactured in different areas is the cheapest labor that we can have, so it makes capitalism come off as slavery. It's a modern day slavery. Well, anyway, and that's just my thoughts for the day on Saturday. As you can see my land. Anyway, it's something to think about. And you can't really change, because we have gotten accustomed to electricity and stuff. And there is already knowledge out there, because water is such a powerful force, and the light from the sun is such a powerful force, and the wind is such a powerful force. It's demonstrated in tornadoes, and water, like in Niagara Falls, where it can generate electricity, that we can't have free and reusable electricity. So I see that we could go back to the way we was before the white invaders came to the Americas, and now with the way things are, with the different propaganda that we're feeding our kids through our school system, and the way our children are obese, the way our land is polluted, not only the soil, the air, the water, and the people, that and it still could be benefiting and prospering to that 1% better. So, but you don't have to be a psychopath and cause so much harm and damage to be prosper. And that's all I'm saying, is that we might have choices to make, and our choices might be not to have like a keystone to fracking, because it causes earthquakes and other pollution and cancer and flames that come shooting out of the water. So we might want to rethink about how we make our bottom dollar. And I still think that it's just a matter if you're just thinking from one extreme to yin or yang or whatever, and you're not thinking that humans go, humans, that's the learning curve there, is that you do make mistakes, and it's not like, oh well, I made a mistake one time, so the second time I'm a fool. No, sometimes there's a learning curve, and it doesn't make you a fool. It just makes you in the pursuit of knowledge. So all I have to say is, like, I think war is sort of futile. The results is that unless with the, like, here, maybe the result is we are trying to kill 1 million people with the AIDS, Ebola, chickenpox, measles, and all these other problems that we see popping up in the United States. The war in the rest of the world has caused such things as colic, people to get have diarrhea, be without shelter, be without food, be without electricity, be without telephones or internet. And these are tragic times, like in Nepal, where they have an earthquake. Why are they having such massive earthquake? Maybe the fracking that we're doing here, since the whole world is like, we have a lot of water that moves, we have the air that moves, and these plates that these continents are sitting on, they move too. So do we want these plates to move? And kaput. Anyway, so we have to rethink about how we use our energy. Do we want the free reusable energy, and still think of other ways to make the capitalists, if that's what you want, to work without having harm and causing harm and suffering to the majority of the citizens of the world? Or because I think that their answer is, you don't have to cause so much damage and harm, so much pollution to the air, to the water, to the land, and to the people. And I think that we might have to have an alternative to having nuclear energy plants. Anyway, so in other words, let me sum it up and say, war is bad, war is futile, and it's been going on way too long. And that it hasn't. I don't know who won. Tell me, and I'll believe you. Or not. I don't know how to believe you.